Welcome back to Elite Express, your destination for bold takes on celebrity culture, timeless icons, and the conversations that keep the internet buzzing. Today, we're diving into the latest wave of attention surrounding Brooke Shields, a woman who has been challenging beauty standards and public perception since she first stepped into the spotlight as a young model and actress. From the very beginning of her career, the world has tried to define her image, place her into categories, and dictate how she should present herself, yet Brooke has consistently evolved on her own terms, refusing to be boxed in by expectations. Now, decades later, she's once again at the center of online conversation after a series of recent bikini photos resurfaced, sparking a mix of admiration, surprise, and, unsurprisingly, criticism. What's striking, however, is that these images are far from controversial in any traditional sense. They simply depict a confident, radiant woman embracing her body, her age, and her identity with grace and authenticity. Despite this, some corners of the internet have reacted as though she has crossed an unspoken line, exposing a glaring double standard that has long existed in celebrity culture. When Brooke was a teenager, the media had no hesitation placing her on magazine covers and featuring her in campaigns that often blurred boundaries. Yet now, as a woman in her late 50s, her choice to appear in a bikini is suddenly met with judgment. This contrast raises an important question about societal attitudes toward aging, particularly when it comes to women in the public eye. Brooke Shields has never shied away from speaking openly about her life, from the intense scrutiny she faced in her early years to her experiences with motherhood, personal struggles, and reclaiming control over her own narrative. What many critics seem to overlook is that the current reaction isn't really about the swimsuit itself, but about what it represents: confidence, self-assurance, and a refusal to fade into the background. In a culture that often pressures women to become less visible as they grow older, Brooke's unapologetic presence challenges that narrative in a powerful way. Her fans, on the other hand, see something entirely different. They see a woman who embodies the idea that confidence has no expiration date, someone who continues to show up with poise, elegance, and a sense of self that only grows stronger with time. Whether she's enjoying a beach day, participating in a fashion shoot, or sharing moments from her personal life, she carries a presence that reminds audiences why she has remained an enduring figure in entertainment. Her legacy stretches back to iconic roles like the Blue Lagoon and high-profile modeling campaigns with Calvin Klein, moments that cemented her status as a cultural phenomenon. But what makes her relevant today is not just her past, it's her voice and her willingness to redefine what it means to age in the spotlight. The conversation surrounding these recent photos ultimately reveals more about public perception than it does about Brooke herself, highlighting how deeply ingrained these expectations still are. So the real question becomes, is the bikini truly the issue? Or is it the discomfort some people feel when faced with a woman who is aging boldly, beautifully, and without apology? As always, we want to hear your thoughts. Stay tuned to Elite Express for more stories that explore the intersection of fame, culture, and the evolving definitions of beauty in today's world.